This video is something I never really thought I was gonna try to do, but I figured why not? Why not just kind of make this happen? I thought I would be done shopping for Rebel Sabers, but I was wrong because of this new thing that came out recently for Xenopixel kits for all different types of sabers, different plugs and stuff and everything. What intrigued me is the one of having a Xenopixel kit for a crossguard. And that really got me curious, like, what would it look like to actually be like every other Star Wars YouTuber or lightsaber collector, whatever, that has a crossguard with a Xenopixel kit. And this probably was one of the craziest things I ever bought, but at the same time, one of the coolest things I ever bought. So, still using my Dark Quillon, basically the cheapest crossguard saber on the website compared to the other ones. Um, but still love it. Still love wielding and everything. But this time, I got a Xenopixel kit, and I thought it'd be hard to kind of install and everything. Installing it wasn't that bad. Taking out the original chassis, that was a bit of a challenge. And let's just say there was some collateral damage that went down. But I was able to get it out and put in the new kit with the side beams connected, and got it all set up and everything, and it's all ready to go. The coolest thing I love about the Xenopixel kit is the fact that when I'll show you. Show me. First, I'll turn it on.
Power on.
I'll put it to low because headphone users might probably get their ears bleeding, so
Volume low.
play it safe. And let me show you what I mean. It literally ignites the same way just like Kylo Ren's saber. Top beam first, and the side beams right after. And also, because Xenopixel, it's also got gesture control as well, so the same way you turn it on, the same way you turn it off. Although the momentum has to be a little more because this hilt, compared to most sabers from the website, it's kind of heavy. It would kind of rival the sabers from Disneyland, like the Legacy sabers, because there's some sabers there that are kind of heavy. This will probably really give it a rivalry on weight, along with the fact that you got blade here, blade 1 and blade 2 and 3. They all have anywhere between a few to hundreds of LEDs, so much more weight and a little easier or more harder to wield. But I don't know, I've had some experience, so I'll show you again how it looks for the Kylo Ren ignition kind of thing. First time I did this after getting in the mail, probably as of 2 days ago. Craziest thing ever. And it's just so sick. So, if anybody's seen my previous videos of the Xenopixel Sabers, the controls are pretty much the same. Not that much different. So, if you want to see an idea of what Xenopixel works, look at my previous Star Wars videos that has Xenopixel kits for other sabers, or even general something for like my own version of a saber that I made with the pieces from other sabers from the same company, and also the Kensai, which is the Obi-Wan Kenobi version of the saber name from Episode 1, Phantom Menace, which to this day is still one of my favorite hilts of all time, besides Qui-Gon Jinn and Darth Maul. So, pretty much same kind of way, fonts and stuff. In the beginning of this video, before this video actually started, I put a notice basically saying that, warning, this video may contain flashing lights of this one product from based on review or for display. It might affect people that have epilepsy possibly, and probably give him seizures and stuff. So viewer discretion is advised. And the reason I said that because one of the Saber effects, it's most people will know the name. However, this version of the Xenopixel for the Dark Quillon, or maybe just updated version, has amplified this one Saber effect that will probably cause anybody with epilepsy a seizure in a split second. So, I'm going to find it right now. Well, actually, I'll go through the fonts, or the Saber effects, and you'll see what I mean. And when I go to the one Saber effect, I'll point it out to stop this video here, and then come back after the Saber effect is over to play it safe. So that way, I already gave you the warning, and if it happens to you, like, don't say I didn't tell you so. So, first regular effect, the fire blade. Okay, so I'll give the warning when I find it.
Broken ignition.
Love it.
Photon ignition.
Oh, wait. That's wrong, it's just ignitions. Give me a sec. I can even turn it off real quickly.
Stack ignition. Warp ignition.
Right.
Phaser ignition. Scavenger ignition. Hunter ignition.
I love that effect.
Standard mode.
Okay. Now I'm going to do it the right way because I did it wrong the first time.
Steady. Unstable.
I think this is the one, so people who don't like flashing lights or people with epilepsy, fast forward from here because this is probably where it's going to get very explosive with the Saber effects. So fast forward from here, and I'll tell you when to pause or resume the video. Here we go. Wow, that's bright. For anybody who can't see it unless you probably are in my position, it's red and white strobing lights. Kind of like those strobes you see for like most horror movies and stuff, where it just flickers so fast. That's basically what this is. Oh, okay. Okay, now you can resume the video. Oh, that's bright. So, you want intimidation? That effect works. Oh, man. Okay.
Rainbow blade.
Everybody knows that one.
Candy blade.
Same one.
Cracked blade.
But after that, the effects are pretty much kind of like standard.
Pulse.
Another standard one.
Flash blade.
I think this is supposed to be the original version of Unstable, but since they switched it, it's just got a red flashing blade, but maybe just in case, fast forward from this part, and see when it to end. It's flashing, but it's not like crazy, like a crazy strobe light. Okay, resume from there. So,
Fire blade.
and back to the original. Okay, so basically from here, I'll do 2 other videos. One will be basically showing all the sound fonts, and then the third one will be me twirling with a saber, trying to activate it, kind of like how Loren does when he thrusts it on the ground at a diagonal way, kind of like the trailers like for The Force Awakens when it just before it came out they only just showed the trailers only like teasers. So I'll do that as well. So I'm show those 2 videos after this, and that'll be it. And yeah, this kit, the Xenopixel kit, is the coolest thing I've ever got for a saber, especially now for a cross guard, and I love it. So by itself, it's about $190, I think, unless you go with a payment plan, which is the best thing ever. I think if you upgrade the cross guard of whichever you buy on the website, it's probably a bit less. So the options, I mean, depends on the person. So yeah, and this might be the last thing I might get for Rebel Sabers for a while. If I get anything else, I'll probably be mainly just extra blades in case I might break a few from saber dueling with other people later on, and maybe some blade plugs and stuff. So if by random chance I review any other saber from Rebel Sabers, it's probably because I won one of the contests of either naming the saber or certain reference or whatever kind of questionnaire that Rebel Sabers proposes when these like little mini contests go down there to like seasons and stuff. So yeah, so yeah, going back to the point, this being this video, you'll see 2 other videos later on displaying some of the stuff of the saber, mainly just the sound fonts, and also swinging the saber afterwards. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.
The Dark Empress. The Sun.
I love that 2-part ignition.
The Third Hunter. The Master. The Dark Lord Order. Fallen Apprentice Magenta. The Dark Lord Order.
We'll do that one again. I made a mistake.
Fallen Apprentice Magenta. The Princess. The Butcher.
If Reverend ever had a cross guard, that'd be sick.
Truly Lost. Wraith.
Ooh, I love that one. It's almost got like a horror movie vibe, almost like Lord of the Rings or something else.
The Senate.
Oops.
The Senate. Redeemed.
There we go.
Bounty.
Very electronic.
The Count.
Christopher Lee at his finest. probably know some of the other ones from the previous one, Sabers. But
Cyber terror.
it's probably one of the few ones that actually turns off twice. I dig it.
Dark ages.
Kind of go with the rings.
Hatred.
I love the Seismic Charge from episode 2, so this is like my version of Seismic Charge.
Idle. Serenity.
Oh, just a note. For some reason, the Xenopixel kit for this Saber compared to most Sabers is way more louder than the other ones, which is pretty crazy. This is on low and it's still pretty loud. That's nuts.
The champion.
Oh, another thing. This Saber takes a lithium-ion battery, 3.7 volt, 186050, 3600 MAP instead of 3400 or less, because the extra goes into the side beams. So that's why if you try using a smaller one or less energetic one, you probably have a little problems here and there. I have found that out recently.
The Dark Lord revisited. The learner.
Two-part blade ignition is sick.
The second.
Imagine if the Inquisitors had cross guards.
The teacher. Whispers of power. Moonfield.
Just like the Kensai one from the Master line, this one also has the Sailor Moon sound font. Instead of just for the expensive one, now you give the cheaper one too, so that's pretty cool. So for any fans of Sailor Moon and Rainbows too, there you go. Wow. Okay.
The chosen.
Oh, Anakin Skywalker. Now imagine if he had a cross guard, that would be a huge challenge for him, besides using double blades for only that one scene in episode 2. It's much cleaner on this one compared to the other Sabers too. Then they cleaned up the sound font for that one. Nice.
New Horizon.
Cross guard version of Rey. Right.
The Dark Sword.
This might be bright. Oh, it's bright.
The Assassin.
Kind of Darth Maul.
The Knight.
Obi-Wan.
The Dark Empress.
Okay, we're back to the when we first started. Wow, Saber's kind of heavy. Okay. Going to the second part video now. Or actually, no. The third part after this, so... yeah. Again, may the Force be with you.